Welcome to Free to Cook. In this episode we're going to be cooking cast iron roasted spiral potatoes. I'm cooking these on the kettle barbecue, but you can always cook these in the kitchen. These potatoes are the perfect side dish for any barbecue. From the soft-scented potatoes with crispy edges to the beautiful bacon and topped off with some cheese. To start off with, you need 5 to 6 large potatoes. Cut them into slices about 1/4 of an inch thick or 1/2 centimeter. Once you've sliced them, place them into a large mixing bowl. We're going to season these potatoes beforehand. This way, every potato is fully seasoned. To start off with, season the potatoes with salt and pepper. I'm using G-Fresh's great range of dried herbs and spices. Then add a couple tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of dried rosemary, then 2 tablespoons of dried thyme. Next, add 2 tablespoons of sweet paprika. Then 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. Finally, a bit of olive oil to help the seasoning stick to those potatoes. Mix the potatoes through the seasoning. Make sure those potatoes are fully coated. Now that they're fully coated, you'll need a cast iron pan. Begin by placing the first slice of potato, then holding it in place before adding the second piece of potato, and so on. Follow the line of potatoes around until they meet in the middle. Place one in the center and they're ready to go. Set up your barbecue for indirect cooking. I'm using clean heat charcoal. It burns nice and hot and for a really long time. Have your barbecue sitting at a temperature of 400 Fahrenheit or 205 Celsius. Place your cast iron pan opposite the charcoal. Cook the potatoes for 40 minutes. While they're cooking, we need to chop up some bacon. I picked up a nice piece of pork belly bacon, but any type of bacon will do the trick. Remove the skin if it's been left on. Cut into slices before cutting the bacon into cubes. These potatoes have been cooking for about 40 minutes and have begun to soften. Place your bacon cubes on top. Try and place any fatty bits between the potatoes. The bacon will add another level of flavour. Plus, you've got to admit, everything is better with bacon. Cover and cook for another 20 minutes. That beautiful bacon has begun to crisp up and the edges of the potatoes are becoming crispy too. To make this dish even better, we're going to top it off with some grated cheese. Try not to get too heavy-handed because we don't want the cheese to overwhelm the dish. Cook for a final 15 minutes just to melt the cheese. For a garnish, slice 2 spring onions. These potatoes are looking amazing. They're ready to be served. Garnish with the spring onions, and to finish it off, spoon on a dollop of sour cream. There you have it, cast iron roasted spiral potatoes on the kettle barbecue. These potatoes are the perfect side dish for any barbecue. From their soft centers with crispy edges to the beautiful bacon and topped off with that melted cheese. Please don't forget to check out our Patreon page to help support the channel so we can continue making more of these delicious recipes. If you found this recipe helpful, don't forget to share it, subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and if you have any recipe suggestions, leave them in the comments.